Today, it is both an honor and a privilege to introduce to you a true luminary in the realms of academia, leadership, and national service. Lieutenant General Dr. B Shekatkar, PVSM, AVSM, VSM, stands not only as the esteemed Chancellor of Sikkim University, but also a revered member of our esteemed Advisory Council at IIEBM. Sir possesses a multitude of academic qualifications and experiences, holding BCom degree along with MSc and MPhil degrees in defense strategies. Sir has also pursued multiple PhD in management science, defense and strategic studies, and is currently pursuing their third PhD in psychological warfare. Additionally, Sir has obtained postgraduate diplomas in ecology and environment, as well as weapons and equipment management. Notably, Sir has also been awarded the prestigious Paul Harris Fellowship by Rotary International. With a distinguished career spanning 4 decades in the Indian Army and participated in the India-Pakistan War in 1965 in Kashmir and the 1971 War in the Western Theatre, during the Kargil War in 1999, he commanded various border management roles in regions such as Arunachal Pradesh, Myanmar, Bhutan, and parts of the border with Bangladesh. Sir played crucial role in counter-insurgency operations in several northeastern states, as well as combating terrorism in Punjab, Kashmir, and Assam. For his dedication, devotion, and contribution to the national cause, he has received following medals from the President of India. Vishisht Seva Medal in 1981 for distinguished service in the Northeast. Ati Vishisht Seva Medal in 1997 for combating terrorism in Punjab and Kashmir. Param Vishisht Seva Medal in 2002 for combating terrorism and insurgency in J&K and Northeast. Sir has authored 16 books on security, terrorism, internal security and intelligence, and has held academic positions as a chair professor and advisor, actively contributing to various institutions and initiatives dedicated to national security. Sir has been appointed as additional non-executive independent director at Force Motors Ltd since February 13, 2019. Along with his current position, Sir is also associated with a number of educational institutions and NGOs. He devotes his time to educate and build the youth to meet future challenges of life. I would now like to invite Lieutenant General Dr. B Shekatkar to address the young minds present over here.
Good morning to you all, galaxy of people. The future of India, the future of world, sitting in this hall. Jai Hind, Suprabhat, good morning to you. It's a great honor and a privilege for an old man like me to stand in front of you and share some thoughts of my experience so that you can do well in life to come. That is what is the basic principle of IIEBM. That those who have studied here must do well in life in all aspects. इतने रंग भर दिए कि अब उसी तस्वीर में खुद को ढूंढता हूं मैं. Am I the same person? Whatever I have done and whatever she has been kind enough to tell you that I have done, I deliberately decided to stand here because if you stand in front of the young generation, girls, they will look at you. If you stand in front of the boys, they will look down upon you. उनको आदत नहीं है किसी को ऊपर देखने की, वो दिखाने की आदत उनको पड़ गई है. And that is what the IIBM does normally, to tell you how to look up to yourself and not how to look down upon somebody else. That is the point. As I mentioned to you, I'll speak to you from my heart today. Why from heart? Because जो दिल से बात निकलती है वो दूर तक जाती है. जो दिमाग से निकलती है वो दिमाग में ही रह जाती है, दिमाग के बाहर नहीं जाती है. Sir had mentioned about the mirror. If you stand in front of the mirror, but there is a saying, I have been reading Quran for some time as part of my duty. So therefore, bit of Urdu. कि आईना ये तो दिखाए तुमको कि तुम क्या हो. आईना जब आप खड़े होते हैं तो दिखाते हैं आपने टाई पहनी है, आपने लिपस्टिक लगाया है, यहाँ लगाया है, लड़के यहाँ लगाते हैं आजकल लिपस्टिक, पता नहीं क्या देखते हैं उसमें. आईना ये तो बताए कि तुम क्या हो, पर आईना ये न बताए तुम में क्या है. So therefore, the role of the IIBM is to tell you how capable you are, what you can do, what you did not know about yourself. That is what it is in life. And that is why I must compliment you all that you decided to come and join this institution. How many of you are from Madhya Pradesh? Oh, great. How many from Maharashtra? Great. How many from UP? Oh, wonderful. Excellent. How many from Bihar? Great. So you see the whole India is sitting here. The entire India is sitting here. The knowledge capital of the entire country is here now. When one talks of knowledge capital, Delhi is the political capital. जहाँ चुनाव में पैसा दे करके अगर आपने वोट खरीद लिया तो आप मिनिस्टर बन जाते हैं वहाँ आराम से जाके. I am not talking about anybody. Don't take me wrong. I also voted. Delhi is the political capital of India. Bombay is the economical capital of India. आप बम्बई जाइए, सिवाय पैसे के कोई बात नहीं करेगा आपसे. पहले पूछते आपके पास कितना है और कितना दोगे. अगर आपने कहा मैं कुछ नहीं दूंगा, बोले फिर आगे जाओ, पूना में जाओ, वहाँ फ्री में मिलता है सब. So Bombay or Mumbai is the economic capital of India. Bangalore is the IT capital of India. And Pune is the knowledge capital of India. Intellectual capital of India is Pune. The largest number of academic institutions in India and in Asia are in Pune. The largest number of research laboratories are in Pune. The largest number of lady scientists who worked in ISRO are from Pune. The largest number of rich people and rich ladies in India are from Pune. So that is why I am glad you all came to Pune. You will also be among them one day, and you will become the same if you learn and if you follow what the IIBM teaches you. So that is my reason I want to compliment you, congratulate you. You decide to come. It is not necessary where you study. When I was a young child studying in class 3, there was no Jan Gan Man. There was no national flag. My mother used to tell me in a small village, in my own language, Marathi, शाम को they are made to recite Ram Raksha Stotra that time. And she used to tell me, eat your food, study, and go to sleep early. Otherwise, the Gora will come. The Britishers were like terrorists for us. So we have grown up. तो हमने वो गुलामी देखी है, मानसिक गुलामी देखी है, शारीरिक गुलामी देखी है, पैसे की गुलामी देखी है, राष्ट्र की गुलामी देखी है. It was in class 5 when I came to a city to study. First time I saw the electricity pole in my life. So from there, you start building up slowly. Why I am telling you, your parents have sent you here to IIBM to study, to gain knowledge. Maybe किसी की मदर ने अपना सोना रख दिया होगा बैंक में कर्ज लेने के लिए. It is quite likely, quite possible. The father may be eating one chapati less just to make sure that you study here well. So it is their faith, it is their trust, it is their confidence in you and your desire to do well which has brought you to this institution in Pune. And that is why we, apart from the academic institution, we also give a lot of weightage to character building. That is why we are concerned. You heard Colonel Marwaha, you will be listening to the faculty who are teaching you here, and you will come across these things, all things. Education becomes knowledge. If you are not educated in today's world, people say you are not knowledgeable. From the army, I am the first person in Indian history since 1947, Army, Navy, Air Force, who has done 3 PhDs. But my wife asked me something. I'm telling you some secrets of my own life. My wife asked me one day, I told her कि मैंने पहली PhD कर ली. तो बोले क्या पहाड़ पे चढ़ गए क्या तुम तो वहीं खड़े हो. So I did my second PhD in last 10 years or 12 years. And when I told her कि madam, she was I think making something in kitchen or telling our ayah to make something, I got my third PhD. And then she asked me in my own language in Marathi, PhD करने से अकल आती है क्या? अक्कल येती का? मतलब नहीं, मुळीच नाही येत. There is no university anywhere in the world. There has been none, there will not be one, where the Vice Chancellor says, I hereby accord PhD to General Shekatkar. He will say that. But he will never make a mistake. I also accord him the knowledge. Same thing will apply here. You will get the degree, you will get the certificate, but knowledge you have to acquire yourself. Nobody can inject knowledge in you. You have to learn. You have to earn. And when you earn, then you show yourself on the things. So therefore, education is knowledge. Knowledge will give you intelligence. Colonel Marwaha mentioned to you. And intelligence will give you how to use the knowledge and education for your good and for the good of the organization where you are working. That is what will be the combination. But my request to you is, please, for God's sake, when you are studying here, don't depend too much on artificial intelligence. It will destroy you. ये मोबाइल फोन जो आप देखते हैं, it has got all the artificial intelligence. But it has been made by human being. It was not dropped from the sky कि मोबाइल आ गया. Secondly, when you are sitting in the hall, you are sitting in the program, they announce, please keep your mobile on silent mode. There is no mobile anywhere in the world which can be in silent mode. In fact, when you put your mobile on silent mode, you see mobile more than the normal thing. So this is also part of artificial intelligence. Intelligence has to be acquired by you. Knowledge has to be acquired by you. It cannot be borrowed. So please remember this. I'm telling you based on my own experience. I was dealing with China for last 10 years. Not last 10 years, but for 10 years. On behalf of the government of India, I was part of the membership. But before going to China, we had to find out कि उस delegation में जहाँ भारत के हम लोग जा रहे हैं, वहाँ कौन कौन होगा, कितना पढ़ा होगा, कितना तजुर्बा उसके पास में है. ये सब बातें मालूम करने के बाद हम बोलते थे टेबल पर, अब आइए आप बात करेंगे हम आपसे. This is what you do. When you prepare yourself for examination, you prepare yourself कि वो examiner क्या पूछेगा आपसे. It is all related to your life. And life is related to knowledge. And knowledge is related to our life. For any program, हम दीप प्रज्वलन करते हैं. Why do we do it? Any idea? This is not ceremonial. You see, जो समय जिसकी बातें आप लगाई हैं, इसमें 5 बातियां होती हैं. There are only 5. Why? Because पंच तत्व जिसको हम बोलते हैं, that indicate this one. And therefore, we ignite the lamp of knowledge and invite the knowledge. और इस विश्व में पूरी 5 ही महान शक्तियां हैं जिसके सहारे हर काम चलता है. पंच तत्व, पंच नॉलेज, 5 उंगलियां. अगर 6 हैं तो बोलता है कुछ तो भी ज्यादा है, 4 हैं तो बोलते हैं एक बार कम हो गई इसकी तो. So all these things are made based on knowledge. What is first? There is a saying in Sanskrit, रम्यन्तु तत्र देवता यत्र पूजन्ते नारी. जिस घर में, जिस धर्म विशेष में, जिस समाज में, जिस राष्ट्र में नारी का सम्मान होता है, वहां देवता निवास करते हैं. I will not name those countries where the ladies are treated like slaves. There's no need. We all know what happens to them. And look at the way they are suffering today. Look at the way they are suffering today. I am also the chairman of an education institution, apart from being the chancellor and all that, a Bhosla military school in Nashik. Maybe some of you may have heard. We have got the invitation just about 15 days back from Saudi Arabia and Dubai कि आप हमारे यहाँ हमारे बच्चों को रामायण और महाभारत सिखाने के लिए आदमी भेजिए वहाँ से. We got the invitation. So I then spoke to the ambassador there. I said, Your Excellency, why is this requirement? So उन्होंने उनका आदमी भेजा मेरे पास अभी 4 दिन पहले. And they said, we want to teach our children the importance of Ramayana, the way they protected goddess Sita. Despite the fact, and the Sita was also so, I will say, the trouble-taking lady who did not stay at home, but she went all the way to Lanka along with the husband. And they say, we want to teach our children what the Sitas can do it. I said, but bhai, Mahabharata. And then he said, see, they must have done a lot of homework. They said, there were 5 brothers, Panch Pandav unko aap bolte hain. They fought a war. They won against Kauravas. But look at them, they could not protect one Draupadi. एक कोई भीम था, एक कोई अर्जुन था, कोई ये था. They could not protect one Draupadi. उसको निविस्त्र कर दिया, उसको बेइज्जती कर दिया. He said, we want our people, our children to learn how to protect Draupadi. This is the way the world is looking at India and India's education. And that is what some of the things will be told to you when you are in IIBM. And therefore it is said, Ramantu tatra devata yatra pujante nari. पंचदीप लगाते हमें. 5 का आंकड़ा है. पहला है पृथ्वी, जमीन जिस पर हम बैठते हैं, पैदा होते हैं, और हमारा अंत भी जमीन में ही हो जाता है जाने के बाद में. So right from our birth till the last journey, we are connected to mantra. And therefore, we call it Vasundhara. Even when you make 40-story building, आप भूमि पूजन करते हैं. You worship the goddess पृथ्वी. उसी पृथ्वी से हमको अन्न मिलता है. I go to USA, मेरे वहाँ lectures होते हैं साल भर. एक में I go to Israel, I go to some other countries also. So generally I ask them, one day I ask them, कि यार you call yourself super power of the world, दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी महाशक्ति, आप मुझे कोई ऐसा जिला बता दो आपके यहाँ जहाँ गेहूं आकाश से निकलता है. They said, no, it is impossible. He said, then how are you super power? जो ऊर्जा है, जो अन्न देने की शक्ति है, वो उसी मदर में है, वसुंधरा. It is only Vasundhara which can give you Annapurna. The second power of lady is knowledge. उस अन्नपूर्णा को कमाने के लिए हमको लगती है लक्ष्मी, the third incarnation of knowledge. Even if you want to buy a dog or a hot dog or a good dog or a bad dog and eat yourself to that dog, you need money, ना? उसके लिए आपको अन्नपूर्णा लाने के लिए लगती है लक्ष्मी. उस लक्ष्मी को लगाने के लिए, कमाने के लिए आपको लगती है सरस्वती विद्या, जो IIBM आपको दे रहे हैं. और यदि आपने लक्ष्मी के आवेश में आकर के सरस्वती की अवहेलना की तो आपको दंड देने के लिए आती है महिषासुर मर्दनी दुर्गा. नवरात्रि में आती है, ठीक ठोक कर देते हैं. हमारे यहाँ 5 चीफ मिनिस्टर थी लेडीज. उनके ज़माने में किसी को जमानत नहीं मिलती थी, ठोक के रख देते थे. There were 5 ladies in the world, including Madam Gandhi, Simao Bandaranaike, Sukarno Putri, and the 2 in Europe. The world was most peaceful. There was no war that time. That is the power of them. They did not fight the war, but they prevented the war. They prevented the war from taking place. So that is the power of the ladies' power in this one. And therefore, it says, Ramyantu tatra devata yatra pujante nari. And शिक्षा भी देवता है, लक्ष्मी भी देवता है, ऊर्जा भी देवता है, भूमि भी देवता है. And that is what all will be taught to you in IIBM. What is MBA? What do you call it? Master of Business Administration. But I think when we call MBA, it should be Master of Better Action. Based on the information or knowledge, you must act in a masterly manner. You must act masterly manner. That is one point. The other point I would suggest to you, don't ever think वो कहाँ पढ़ रहा है. काश मैं अंबानी की औलाद होता. आप नहीं हो सकते भाई. आपके पिताजी का नाम है रामकिशन शर्मा. अंबानी कहाँ से आएगा वहाँ? या तो आप बाप का नाम बदलो या फिर वहाँ जाके काम करो. सो डोंट थिंक मैं अंबानी की औलाद होता. योर पेरेंट्स आर द बेस्ट पीपल. आई विश आई वुड हैव गॉन टू IIM अहमदाबाद. उससे क्या फ़र्क पड़ेगा? आप वहाँ IIM अहमदाबाद में जाइए और दिन भर व्हाट्सएप पे प्यार करते रहिए बैठ के. क्या करेंगे आप वहाँ पर? कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे आप. So it is not where you study, it is what you study and from whom you study and how you study. And that is why look at the galaxy of faculty here, they will be teaching you on the things. The other thing, I'm quoting you all from my own experience and whatever I learned. अडानी हुए, अंबानी हुए, ये लोग कभी कॉलेज में नहीं गए. अडानी is a My presentation is not there. I would have shown you. He is a college. उसने तो कॉलेज भी ही नहीं गया. But today he is more richer than Ambani. और जो अंबानी आज हैं, उनके पिताजी तो पेट्रोल पंप पे कपड़ा का साफ करते थे. So it is not that you are born rich. You become rich by working hard, by experiencing hard, by gaining knowledge hard, and using that knowledge hard. It is the same Ambani. See, they've got hospitals, they've got education institution, the Reliance empire is all over the world. They are buying from Saudi Arabia. It is the same Ambani whose father was polishing on petrol pump. They are buying the equipment in Saudi Arabia. Armeco is the organization. So that is the power of the things. Other things, the Indians abroad, when you go, not many of them had studied in IIM or elsewhere. They're all small school children, MBAs and so on. But 21 of them are today in the world body. Chairman of the World Bank. कहाँ पढ़ा है वो? कहाँ का है वो? Have you seen? Just go on Google. How many Indians are doing well who are abroad and the big people? Even the Vice President of the United States is of Indian origin. And you don't know, in time to come, somebody who has migrated to USA from India and got the citizenship can become the president. And that is what you will be in one day. That is what you will be in one day, I'm sure. Don't become president, but do become a good president who will work better. So Indian abroads are the one who are all studied in small institutions on the point. I used to see Pakistan TV when I was in the border. I was a young child, hardly about 35 that time. There was a TV serial known as Dhoop Chhaon. Dhoop Chhaon. वहाँ एक बच्चा अपने पिताजी से बात करता है in one of the episode. And he says, अब्बू, दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा मुश्किल काम क्या होता है? What is the most difficult thing in the world to achieve? And he said, बेटा, उस जमाने की बात कर रहा हूं मैं. बेटा, दुनिया में सबसे मुश्किल काम होता है 1 लाख रुपया जमा करना. जिस दिन तूने 1 लाख रुपया जमा करना सीख लिया, बाकी के लाख अपने आप बनते जाएंगे. That is the point. So when you are looking for a job after passing your examination from here, don't say that you will take so much of money. You grab the job. You take the job. Prove yourself to be indispensable. कि आप ही उस काम के लायक हैं. And then your price will go up. She mentioned about my being the independent director of one of the company which is producing motors. आप उसमें बैठते भी होंगे. Number of them we are exporting. To attend a meeting for 1 hour, they pay me 73,000 rupees. इतना तो मैंने जिंदगी में कभी गिना भी नहीं था. And we have about 16, 17, 18 meetings every year. And if the meetings are somewhere else, then the things. It is not why they pay me for what. Because the ideas which I give them. So you will be giving the ideas to those people who have employed you. जिसने आपको नौकरी पर रखा हुआ है, जो आपको तनख्वाह देता है, उनको हमने बताना पड़ेगा आप क्या कर सकते हैं. And therefore, look at the people who have done well in life. Have you heard of a person known as Shiv Nadar? There's Shiv Nadar University in Greater Noida. And his daughter is the richest lady in India today. You know where was Shiv Nadar? He was working in a sugar factory near Satara as a small-time worker. And then he left the place and he continued to make. And today, he and his daughter, particularly daughter because he has given everything to her, she is the caretaker of the entire university, is the richest lady girl in India. But you don't wait कि मेरे को जब बाप पैसा देगा तब मैं रईस बनूंगा. आप इतना रईस बनिए कि ये बोलेंगे अरे उनका बेटा है ये आपकी तरफ देखना चाहिए. So therefore, when you go for your placement, when you go for your employment, when you go to seek a job, don't worry how much they are paying you. You grab the job, work for them, prove yourself worthy, and you will then command the practice. I didn't ask them, you make me independent director. They must have seen something, somebody must have told them on that line. And just one idea which we throw, today we are exporting our vehicles all over the world. All over you see that Travelite vehicle, आप देखोगे school buses वगैरह, ये सब यहीं से बनती हैं. They are all made from here only. A small idea can give you better results in life. And therefore, I know, I can see some people doing meditation. आँख खोल के भी मेडिटेशन होता है आजकल. आप दिमाग कहीं और ले जाइए, यहाँ बैठे रहिए और सुपर मैं सुन रहा हूँ. आँख बंद करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती आजकल मेडिटेशन करने के लिए. So therefore I can see some people are doing meditation, yoga they are doing it. God bless you all on the things. But I say कि आज मैं जो कुछ कहूँगा सच के सिवा कुछ भी न होगा. आज मैं जो कुछ कहूँगा सच के सिवा कुछ भी न होगा, फिर भी मेरी बात कोई मानेगा नहीं. पर जिस दिन मैं अपनी गुफ्तगू में झूठ शामिल कर लूँगा, फिर मेरी बातों का बुरा कोई मानेगा नहीं. They will say the same thing. So I am speaking to you from my heart. You are as good as my grandson. My grandson is studying here in engineering college at Army Institute of Technology in 3rd year. So I treat you the same way. To quote you the example, my daughter-in-law, she had done an MBA from a small little organization. And she was working. She's based in Delhi now. My younger son is in Delhi. He also did his BTech, then he did his MBA. Of course, he did from Symbiosis. The young girl was working in a company, but they kept on depending on her advice, what she was giving. And just 1 month back, she rang me up. She said, Daddy, I am leaving my job and I am joining the new company. I said, where is that company? The headquarters is in France. I said, did you apply for it? He said, no, the offer has come from them. They are the largest company in the world who treat this mela pani jo saaf karte na and convert into usable plant. And their headquarters is based in France. I did not have the courage to ask her, क्योंकि daughter-in-law से ये नहीं पूछना कभी गलती में कितनी तनख्वाह मिलती है. बोले तेरा बाप देता है क्या मेरे को? I said, but I hope they will look after you well. Didn't ask how much you will pay. बात करने का भी तरीका होता है. I hope you will. He said, yeah, already they will look after me. They are willing to pay me 40 lakh per year. 40 lakh per year. The girl who got the job at 7,000 became experienced, made herself think 40 lakh. And yesterday she gave me a call. Daddy, they have given me an increase of another 5 lakh and asked me not to leave. You become indispensable in that organization जहाँ आप जाकर के काम करते हैं. And please don't change your jobs very often. Because जब आपका बायोडाटा जाता है, हम लोग भी इंटरव्यू में बैठते हैं, देखते हैं वहाँ पर आपने कितने बार जॉब बदली किया. तो then we see कि यार ये तो यहाँ पर आएगा, हमारे बारे में पता करके पता नहीं कहाँ निकल जाएगा ये. So seeking job is okay. But don't keep changing your job too often. My next suggestion to you is, because I also go for the UPSC interviews, I teach them, I take the interviews. I'm part of the interview channels. A lot of MBAs, doctors, advocates, they are joining IAS, IPS, foreign service. So we ask them, why do you want to join? He said, we can do something for nation. I said, but you can do something nation somewhere else also. What is so special? He said, no, sir, we want to serve the nation. I said, but suppose you are serving with some private company, you are also serving the nation. What they look for is the power. बगैर काम किए तनख्वाह मिलना, गाड़ी मिलना, आदमी होना चाहिए, सब कुछ होना चाहिए. They don't want to tell the truth. But the thing is, in your case, even some of you will try for UPSC. There's nothing wrong in that. We interviewed the doctors also, advocates. They come, there's nothing wrong. You are serving the nation. But please remember, to become an IAS officer, they have to prepare for at least 3 to 4 years. General knowledge, unka jo hota hai. They have to study in all subjects. So similarly, in MBA also, they will try and do that. You just see another example. Anybody from Nagpur here? There's an explosive factory in Nagpur. Huh? What is the name? नागपुर में दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा एक्सप्लोजिव बनाने का कारखाना है. Noal? Then you are sitting in the bloody explosive. You have no idea. But there's a person in Nagpur. the largest explosive producer in the world. He started his job 500 rupees per month. Today, he has got number of people who are working under largest explosive producer in the world. Of course, he doesn't sell it to a terrorist. No, it's all the government supply. So starting from small base, you can become big. Why I'm harping on this point, don't look for bigger package and other things in life. You start and you will be doing it on the things. And similarly, see Dr. Kalam, I had the honor to work with him. He was the chief scientist of DRDO, Defense Research Laboratory, जो है यहाँ, पूना में सबसे ज़्यादा हैं. And I was in Delhi, and I had to meet him on every second Wednesday of the month at 3:30. Time ठीक था उनका. And one day he told me, he used to call me Datta, my name is Dattatreya. Datta, you are importing so much of equipment from the armed forces. I used to go and meet him. Can there be a day in my life, means his life, when we can start exporting to the world? That time we are importing 70% from abroad and 30% India में बनाते थे. Today we are producing 70% in India and just getting basic intelligence from abroad. His dream came true. He is not there to see, but his idea was there. And I came back and told my chief, he said, this is what the honorable advisor was asking on the thing. And we see today. And today the concept has come, Atmanirbhar Bharat. Atmanirbhar Bharat, बुद्धि में, बुद्धिमत्ता में, लक्ष्मी में, व्यापार में, टेक्नोलॉजी में आत्मनिर्भर होना चाहिए. So nobody can say, come and teach our children about Ramayana and Mahabharata. They are asking for your knowledge because they have come to know on the point. And laughingly, the person told me कि हमारे यहाँ तो ये है कि अगर हमारा जो प्रेसिडेंट है हवाई जहाज में बैठा है उसको शक रहता उतरेगा कि नहीं नीचे के उसमें ही तख्ता पलट जाएगा वो. 3 presidents of Pakistan have died when they were traveling in aircraft. उतरने नहीं दिया नीचे, एक को तो वहीं मार दिया ऊपर. They did not even land. Musharraf became president when he was flying back from Sri Lanka और हवाई जहाज में बैठे बैठे राष्ट्रपति बन गया वहाँ. But that is not the way we have to look at the world of the things. Just last 2 points. There is time, Jay? If any girl is getting bored, just give me a dirty look. गुस्से से आंख से देखना मैं अपने आप बंद कर दूंगा. That's why I said कि आज मैं जो कुछ कहूँगा सच के सिवा कुछ भी न होगा. फिर भी मेरी बात कोई मानेगा नहीं. But whatever I'll tell you today, one day, someday, when you are a general manager or when you are a marketing chief or you are a financial expert, you will remember there was an old person who said this and it has come true. Like Dr. Kalam mentioned, Datta, can we become? I said, yes, sir, we will become. The largest missiles in the world we are producing today, BrahMos you must have heard, and we are selling all over the world. Our weapons are going. Our technology is going. The education institutions are going. Look at the foreign students who are studying in Pune. When you start going out, you will find Iranian community is there, total. African community is there in Kondwa and other places. There are, from all over the world, the students are coming and seeking knowledge. And as I mentioned to you, the number of girls is much more than that. And I'm quite aware that I'm speaking to the accumulated experience of life of 7,200 years in this hall. If you take your age, if you take your experience, if you may accumulate that, it comes to 7,200 years. But that accumulated experience will help you only when individually you are good. then individually you got to be good on the things. And therefore, my suggestion to you, my request to you is, do well in the exam. Use good words. Start your day in early morning. Do a bit of a breathing exercise. And then you start your studies. पहले बोलते थे ब्रह्म मुहूर्त में पढ़ना पढ़ाई करना पड़ती है. There was a reason behind. Because you are still, hopefully you have switched off your mobile phone. तो ब्रह्म मुहूर्त में मोबाइल पे कोई बात नहीं करता क्योंकि वो भी सोते रहते हैं. My second request is, please don't use mobile too much in life. It will make you mobile. My third PhD is the psychological warfare in 21st century and the role of social media. ये मोबाइल, फेसबुक, व्हाट्सअप, ये सब जो है सोशल मीडिया है. रूमर्स, यू कैन क्रिएट राइट्स इन यूपी. जो डालते हैं, आप अफवाह डाल दो एक व्हाट्सअप पे, अपने आप पत्थर चल जाते हैं, पत्थर उड़ने लगते हैं अपने आप. दंगा करवा दो आप, जो मर्जी आप करा दो. So similarly, my request to you is, please don't use mobile. And I have seen some people, when I travel, I used to travel in train, now I stopped. वो मोबाइल अपने सिरहाने के नीचे रखते हैं. Particularly young people I have seen. वो सोचते हैं शायद सपने में मेरी राजकुमारी आ जाएगी, फिर क्या होगा. और राजकुमारी रखती है इसलिए कि शायद राजकुमार आ जाए. But without knowing that, it is the cancerous growth. The second PhD which I have done is the left-wing extremism, its impact on national security. 97% people in the world, they use left hand, mobile phone, telephone जो है सुनने के लिए करते हैं. And your cancerous growth start from here. क्योंकि जो पूरा शरीर हमारा है, इसमें जो 5 इंद्रियां हैं, they are all confined in the 11 inch here. 5 इंद्रिया, your eyes which see you, your nose which can smell, your tongue which speaks, your teeth which bites, and your lips will tell you whether it is hot or sweet. Is there 6 इंद्रिया? कोई है इसके अलावा? And they're all confined here. And they control the whole body. And if you control them through mobile, you can imagine what will happen. So please, for God's sake, switch off your mobile. Don't keep it under your pillow. Keep at least 2 feet away. वो radiation पे काम करती है. There is no mobile in the world which is connected to wire. It is all on radiation. And now that you are here in this complex, just see any mobile tower. You will not find a bird on that. They have not done MBA, but they know. Not one bird, no monkey will ever come on the tower. Never. Because they are all impacting radiation on the things. And there is no mobile, as I mentioned, which works on the silent mode. You are bluffing yourself. Last 2 points I would request you to suggest you. Please be very careful. Please be very careful when you use your word. Particularly those who are staying in hostel. वो बोलेंगे अरे मुर्दे की तरह क्या डला यार, अच्छा जिद्दा खासा आदमी है, बाप पैसा भेज रहा है, IIBM में पढ़ रहा है, उसको आपने मुर्दा बना दिया, मुर्दे की तरह डला हुआ है, गधे की तरह बात करता है. Please be careful. Please, for God's sake, use correct words for the people. Because if you start getting used to it, whether you like or not, sometime you will do the same thing in your company also when you go. You may not call your top general manager as a murda, but आप वापस में करोगे यार मुर्दे के पास गया था तो मैं तो, और मुर्दे के पास अगर आप गए हो तो आपको भी तो मुर्दा बना के भेजेगा ना बाहर. वो बोलेगा कल से मत आओ यहाँ काम करने को. So please be careful. Please, please, please use correct word, correct terminology, correct frame the things on the life. Other thing is, when you are putting on your clothes, it is not necessary. आज मैं कोट नहीं लाया था, पर They were too hot from where I came. Otherwise, I would have also looked a little more respectful than what I am looking today. Maybe next time I will come, then I will bring my coat. क्योंकि जो कोट और टाई पहनता है वही बुद्धिमान होता है, ऐसी बात मानते हैं लोग, वही नॉलेजेबल होता है. जितने भी जजेस होते हैं, जितने भी ये होते हैं, ऑल टॉप पीपल, दे पुट ऑन टाई. And those who make those people top and who sit in parliament, वो कुर्ता पजामा पहन के आते हैं. कई बार तो लुंगी भी पहन के आ जाते हैं. थैंक गॉड गमछा नहीं पहनते वो. नहीं, वो भी कर लेंगे वो कभी किसी दिन पे. But you, whatever clothes you are putting on, be nice. Your smart appearance will give you all the good results. So therefore, my good wishes to you, best wishes to you, study well. I will come again sometime, speak to you on different topics. And with the permission of the director, you can suggest to me on what topic should I speak. I'll prepare myself. Today I had to prepare for all this. It doesn't come from the books. Whatever I have spoken to you, there is no book which has written this. It all comes from experience. And I want to share with you my experience so that you do well in life. और therefore it says कि माना कि इस जहां को हम गुलशन न कर सके. All by yourself, you can't convert the whole world into a garden. माना कि इस जहां को हम गुलशन न कर सके, बस कांटे ही कुछ कम करो और निकलो जिधर से तुम. एक कुरीति, एक कुप्रपदा, एक गलत बात अगर आपने कम कर दी, this world will be worth living and you will be known by that. You will be known as. अदर है कि अच्छों की करोगे सोहबत, नॉट दी सोहबत ऑफ व्हाट्सअप. वो सोहबत ठीक नहीं है. वो अच्छों की करोगी सोहबत तो वो शोहरत मिलेगी तुम्हें कि चूमेगी कदम बाहर, दिखलोगे इस देर से तुम. People will respect you. People will look at you with respect. And people will look at you that you are the person on the point. This is what I wanted to share. It has got something to do with your life, MBA and everything. You all are Indians. You are going to go abroad. You will be working outside. You will be working for yourself. You will be working for your family. You will be working for your parents. And you will be working for your nation. That is fact of life. But nation is what? You will be working in India. Suppose you go abroad, join some company. Oh, he is Indian, he has come. Are you an Indian? So India is being seen with a great respect today in the world. Because I go and I find out. When I go to USA, when they see my passport, and they see, oh, you are from India, they tell their people, don't search him. आपको मेरे पास कुछ है ही नहीं सर्च करने के लिए क्या है. लेकिन they respect India, but if you go from Pakistan, फिर इसको 3 बार सर्च करना, पता नहीं क्या लगा है. So India is gaining the respect all over the world. It is India, it is Bharat. And you are Bharat. It is you make India. And therefore, I am, whatever I wanted to share you, कि है हमें अगर प्यार तो, प्यार हो और व्हाट्सएप वाला प्यार नहीं है हमें अगर प्यार तो हरदम ये कहना चाहिए, मैं रहूं या ना रहूं, भारत ये रहना चाहिए. That is what it is. It is India which should be here. It is not whether General Shekatkar is there or nobody is there. No. है हमें अगर प्यार तो हरदम ये कहना चाहिए, मैं रहूं या ना रहूं, भारत ये रहना चाहिए. शत्रु से कह दो जरा, वो शत्रु आपकी अज्ञानता, आपकी अकर्मण्यता, आपकी कमजोरियां, यही तो शत्रु है ना हमारे, जो हमको काम नहीं करने देते, हमारी उन्नति में बाधक होते हैं. वो शत्रु से कह दो जरा सीमा में रहना सीख ले. और बाहरी शत्रु से आंतरिक शत्रु ज़्यादा खतरनाक होता है. जो आपने गलत आदतें अपने आप में लगा ली हैं, दे आर मोर डेंजरस। शत्रु से कह दो जरा, सीमा में रहना सीख ले, ये मेरा भारत अमर है, ये सत्य सहना सीख ले। यू आर इंडिया, यू आर भारत। और इसीलिए राष्ट्र की इस शक्ति को, यू आर द पावर ऑफ इंडिया, यू आर द प्रोग्रेस ऑफ इंडिया, राष्ट्र की इस शक्ति को बढ़कर दिखाना चाहिए। मैं रहूं या ना रहूं, भारत ही रहना चाहिए, भारत ही रहना चाहिए। एंड दैट इज व्हाट IIBM इज डूइंग। ये भारतीय शक्ति को और प्रखर बना रही हैं, सो दैट यू ऑल डू वेल एंड यू ब्रिंग प्राइड टू इंडिया। विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट। गॉड ब्लेस यू। थैंक यू सो मच। जय हिंद।
For conducting this remarkable and enlightening session. It is certain that the students have gained abundance of knowledge from the experiences you generously shared, and they thoroughly enjoyed this session. Thank you once again, sir, for your invaluable insights, and we eagerly anticipate your next visit to our campus.